He'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10.
Let's see if he backed off like he was before. See if he's scared. All right. Cover 3, man. And we like it.
He'll go play action with Goff.
We like it.
Let this one go long.
You ain't gonna win doing that shit.
Out.
No.
72 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
Oh my God! Now that's the quick snap. So you want me to wait on you to get set up? Just let me know when you're ready. Then I'll wait till you get ready next time.
The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. So too soon, apparently, to worry about going for 2, even after the penalty. So this one will come from the 10. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
14, Panthers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball.
All right, let's get this quick 3 and out.
35-yard line.
Or a turnover. Now you want to come out of net. We're going to run this.
On 1st and 10, here's Young.
Pick. Told you. I just told you. I ain't gonna lie to you now.
He's gonna be out of bounds, but he has his offense.
All that cross around shit that y'all like to do online, I got the answer. Been playing this shit since '92. I got the answer.
Bring it on. I want the best. I want
and it ain't a macro.
In my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play,
all right, we got to punch it in here.
But man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
Get out the way, man.
And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
A walk-in touchdown. Fuck out the way.
It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Once again,
a walk-in touchdown. Fuck out the way.
And gives into a familiar spot. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
So, oh my God.
So the turnover.
Now I done heard a lot of excuses, but the hurry up play. I'm not even running tempo. I just flipped it. So okay, my bad. I forgot. I gotta wait till you get ready so I can snap it.
All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out.
Now you better put a quick audible in there, like I do, or you can call a timeout.
As the kick's away.
That's another option.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
You ain't battle tested enough. You're supposed to know all this already. Oh yeah, it's 100% different from last year. I'm still learning myself, but I done figured a few things out. I went through that training camp. Crosses. Watch 4.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on.
Of course not. Should have been picked, but we'll take that. We'll take that.
The ball was arriving.
Oh, shit.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches. But
watch 82.
They seem to me to be a little
coming across. Watch that back out in the backfield.
Have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get
boy, you getting the luck of the draw.
Sort of
he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. It's a Carolina first down. Here's Young. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in
Run
Detroit.
It. Tampa 2.
In a moment.
Is that the macro you was talking about? The base defense. I ain't even blitz him.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Watch 82 come across the middle.
Back to the air. It's Young.
Boy,
Right side, down the field,
you got that pass down pat. I give you that.
Down,
I don't know how you completed it.
Inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Panther first down.
Let's keep him out the end zone.
To throw, Young.
Oh, I'm about to say. I was about to say. Stay underneath him.
Inside the 20.
Stay underneath him. I told you I had to answer. No, don't quit yet. It's still early. Chat, you see that? You see that, chat? They don't want me back. Yeah. Yeah. Xbox. Give me one more game in before I go get to work.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Goff. Looking middle, and that's complete. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bengals 40-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. He's got this to Williams, complete. Touchdown, Detroit.
You ain't going to be able to press him. You're going to need some safety help over the top on him.
And the Lions march right
Otherwise, I'm going to audible to that every play.
To claim the early advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7. Bengals nothing.
All right, chat. This one don't want to talk to me. So I'm going back on mute.
Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
All right, let's see what he got. Let's see if he run the same old crossing routes like everybody else.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry here for Chase Brown.
He's a stretcher. He's a stretcher.
Dances by him. That strong running there.
He's a stretcher.
Across midfield and down
He's
to
a stretcher.
49. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball on both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
Oh! I should have had that. I should have had that. They gave you that one back.
They're looking for the big man early in this one.
Knew exactly what you wanted to do when he ran in motion.
He couldn't hang on to the pass.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Me? Oh, bullshit. Bullshit.
Once-in-a-season chance for the big fella,
boy,
but he couldn't corral it.
They keep giving these bombs opportunity. I just want to know one reason why they didn't give me that.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Burrow on play action. Now a short one to Gesicki. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing and communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Big 13. Big 13.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Space. I'm sitting right there on it. Then they, man, fuck out of
here. This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down. Into
I'm underneath that. Give me my pick.
But it's incomplete.
Give me my pick.
That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
From the gun, a give to Brown. He showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Now Burrow toward the end zone, but that's going to
wind up
incomplete.
Good D, baby.
Yeah, Snappy's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? And it's caught. Touchdown. Chase Brown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Once it goes to the Chiefs.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
Goes to the Chiefs.
And we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
There's 4th down. You got to go to what you know.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by touchdown, Detroit.
Jameer Gibbs, 65 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Okay.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary.
Not bad defense. I didn't mean to put you right back out there.
Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
But it happens sometimes. Got you about another minute on this kickoff, so suck it up.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
That's me the whole way.
And it's intercepted. Jack
Finally.
with a pick. And they will finally stop him with a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
All right, offense, we got to get points.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
2, 4, 6, 8 in the box. Propose to pass this by the rule. But I don't believe his 8 is better than mine.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 2nd and 3 from the 9.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Goff now looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get
Easy
into
money.
the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
The kicker on
Isaac to Slaw from 10 yards
I knew
out.
you'd be in some form of cover, too.
Lions go up by 2 touchdowns.
I knew it.
Point after, right down the middle.
All right.
And it's now 21-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick.
Let's get another stop.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, we made adjustments. That was early in the game.
And at least one practice each
we
week
adjusted.
Before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
2nd and 10.
Watch Chase in the middle.
Here's
He
Burrow.
ran thing earlier. He ran it earlier. He came right back to it.
Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again.
Oh.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Goff now to throw.
Finds Gibbs on a check down.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about.
See that chat? They can't take it. They can't take it now that I know how to make adjustments. It was all good when I didn't know how to shift my man because they had changed all the buttons. It was all good then. It was all good then. All right.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the New Orleans Saints.
Oh, Saints. Let's see what the Saints got.
Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from the Superdome. And he will be stopped at the 25-yard line, so that's where this opening drive of the game will begin. Goff going to open up with a throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I really like this call, Mike. These are rundowns. 2nd and short. All right, what do most teams do? Just extend the drive, pick up a first down. This is prime opportunity for a play pass, play action, trying to take a shot. Now, it falls incomplete, but you still have 3rd and potentially 4th down, and you only need a couple yards.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to have it up for the first down. And mark him up at the 39-yard line.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It was set up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Goff. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive.
Gotta take what he gives them.
This one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
They're blitzing from the outside over there on the left.
Now Gibbs.
Oh, shit.
And that one
Trying to throw the damn ball. He handed it off.
Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. A 2nd down throw for Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's going to have the first down.
Good job, baby.
So they convert
Good
on
job,
3rd
baby.
down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And This is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They've got it second down and 7. A run here with Gibbs. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down. They hand it to Gibbs. And Gibbs into a familiar spot.
Easy money.
Into the end zone.
Easy money.
Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
Good job, O-line.
The qualities of a top-tier back
Receiver.
in the NFL, Mike. We all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes
Let's see
together.
what he got on offense.
He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
We had to put that methodical drive together. They got some defense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
They're on 35-yard line.
All right, see what he got.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Chuck to the air right away. Incomplete.
I'm all over that.
Right there to make the play. And it's second down.
They didn't give me my pick animation, but I'll take
in this
that.
case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On second down, it's Chuck. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
24 yards. And the Saints first down.
A run here with Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On play action, it's Chuck. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Achane is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field bike for the
Good
first
offense.
time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings
They'll
up
go
second
play
down.
action with Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
Oh my God, man.
And they will finally get
My God, don't
him as
even
he's
make
brought down
any form of
near
play on the
the
goddamn
40-yard
ball.
line.
Can't stand it.
Intercepted. The Saints take over
Fucking
first and
stink.
10.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
39-yard line.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here is Shuck on first and 10. That's to his tight end, Jawan Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
First down.
Here's Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams.
Complete to
This drive
Jameson
started to take some
Williams.
nice shape. Another
A
first
gain of
and 10
34
here.
yards. And the Lions first down.
Here's Goff. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18. Throwing, Goff. That's caught by Teslam. And he's going to be brought down. They passed on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
slot man gonna move in motion left.
Oh, bullshit, man.
He left that first defender.
That shit pulled me right off of
He
him.
winds up getting 8 out of that one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, here is H.N. He's going to be slowed up and taken down. That play goes nowhere. Stuck behind the line for a loss.
And 3.
It's 3rd down, and here is Shuck. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Past the 45. Very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Oh, that was going to get my first one. Shit.
At the Saints' 33-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
First down, Lions.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
At the 12-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here they come for 3rd and 1. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Gibbs. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Gibbs, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. St. Brown in the end zone. He's got
Big time players make
right.
big time plays in big time games. I needed that. Now I need to stop.
Bates now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Olave is the motion man. On 1st down, Chuck. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, it's Chuck. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On 1st and 10, here's Chuck. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing again, Chuck. That one broken up and is incomplete.
They raped me right there.
Secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game
They took
long.
full
It
advantage of me
continues
right there.
here and brings up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Oh, well, this dude is catching all the lucky balls. These dudes ain't dropping shit. Damn.
And it's 1st and goal.
Good catch.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft.
Come on,
here
man.
as
Come
they try to hold
on.
on to this lead here late.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd down, goal to go. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, he threw it to me. He threw it to me. It's in my hands.
Incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Back out in the backfield.
To the air again is Shuck.
Good hand, baby. Good hand, baby.
In the end zone.
One more.
Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
He's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a team
Sticks his arm out. Man.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point.
Let's go down and put him away.
I don't want my opponent in
3 plays right there I can call that was hella bullshit, but it's a video game. What you expect?
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Here's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
A run with Gibbs. Oh, looked like he had the 1st down, but the ball is out. Looks like the Saints have
He's out of bounds. He was out of bounds. Ooh, good hit.
And good work there to get the 1st down yard. And maybe better fortune that they get the ball back. And Greg retained possession.
Oh, shit. Oh, he rocked him. And I ran the ball three times back to back to back.
To protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds.
On 1st down, it's gone. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
We got to put him away. We got to put him away.
Target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to.
I had what I wanted. Just didn't have enough time.
We do know it'll be 3rd down.
All right. We like that. We like it.
From the gun, it's Goff. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
Come on, Goff. That was a horrible fucking pass.
Shotgun. It's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone.
I was trying to fall down. It didn't work.
That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his 1st read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll run here. And he'll have it.
Just hold on to it, baby.
16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through.
You know, if this should have tick off, I ain't been down to it like that, so I don't trust it.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They'll run.
3 men. Come on, man. 3 men. All right. We're in field goal range, so we can't screw that up.
18 seconds remaining.
Don't force it. We got to have this.
Now on 2nd and long.
I'll take it.
To throw is gone.
Come on! Oh my God! Oh my God! My God, he don't even make a play on the ball. The 2 times before that, I get an animation, I get nothing. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! That just took the gas. What little gas I had in me out.
This is 1st and 10. On play action, it's shut.
I needed a fumble right there.
9 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 11-yard line.
Now it's H.A.
Just make the tackle. Just make the tackle.
25. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
I don't believe it.
Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Dortch now to return it, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it
Oh my goodness. Oh my freaking goodness.
That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
I should have been off to the races right there.
At the 26-yard line.
Now a 1st throw here in overtime. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And a big strike for good yardage.
St. Brown, you got to make him miss.
Up to midfield.
1-on-1.
Here's Gibbs.
No.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain.
I wasn't trying to jump. They made me.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Down the field. He's got St. Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 35.
A huge play there in overtime. 35 yards. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Saints' 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And he's
Good game.
Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Don't forget about the extra point here. This an important
they give you a shot to score?
kick is good.
Oh, man.
Ideal start to
I didn't know that.
And now it's up to the defense
Early
to
Sully.
preserve a 7-point lead.
I thought if we scored a touchdown, it was over.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they
All right,
receive
D.
the kickoff here.
I need you.
Chuck looking to throw on first down. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Touchdown or bust at this point in OT. And that helps the cause. They get a first down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Open man down the field, it's Olave. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Come to the line now for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw, here is Shuck. Under pressure, and down he goes, they got him. Now whistles and a timeout. They'll have just the one remaining now here in this overtime. On second down, it's Shuck. Moving to his right. Now he'll run. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands.
No, oh, my fucking goodness. Hell of a play. Hell of a catch.
To win with a 2-point conversion.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line. Dial up your best offensive play and go win this game.
Swat it down, D. Swat it down.
Chuck.
And I'm in there. Oh, my God. They raped me right there. Good play. Good game.
So this one, a win for the Saints.
They give me a swat instead of a fucking pick.
All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with
Sad they took it out of me right there. Fuck. I'm there and they. Oh, that pissed me off. They give me a swat at it, but he don't swat the ball, even though I was going for the pick. Underneath. He's underneath. Won't swat it.
Operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
That game is gone. Let it go.
Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. And he returns this to the 22.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And his first look is incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
This is all about finding the open space in the middle of the field. How do you do that? One way is through play action. That's going to freeze those linebacks for just a split second, and sometimes that's all you need. They run a deep in route behind them, and it works to perfection.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 52 yards. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Our first carry for the All-Pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
This 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready. Ready. 10 black. Ready.
Now they pitch to Jacobs. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Next receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
33. Yep.
That's to Golden. He's got it right side. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Those are some of the easiest yards this quarterback will ever throw for. He gets it to his man behind the line of scrimmage and then lets him do the rest. He wasn't able to break it for a huge gain, but it was enough for the first down.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Let's go. You, yellow, black 40.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Going for it all. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, 29 yards. And the Packers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Trey Smack now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Goff. That's taken in. It's Isaac to Slaw. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
But it brings up fourth down.
Here we go on fourth. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go. Here we go. Rule 32.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
On the set.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Speaking to Bruce. Mega. Red cycle.
Here's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Packer field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
And this one is right through.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Now it's gone. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now gone. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They'll pitch it out to Gibbs here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are able to move back in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Yellow, 43.
Love looking to throw it. He's going to air one out. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Here's 2nd and 10.
Cover 38. Set hut. 50. Green.
Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers! Josh Jacobs, 57 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front. Smack now for the PAT. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Packers 17, Lions 14. Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal. It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Now Love. And the pressure gets to him again. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. Greg Dortch back deep.
Fielded just inside the 30. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Goff now to throw.
St. Brown making the catch on the out route.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good to make it 21-17. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Blue stripe. Yellow. 43.
Love now. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
15 yards. That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his receiver, Watson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
45. White.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And it'll be intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after...
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside, so he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Lions 28, Packers 17.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Red 38.
Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. 52 blue.
Throwing. Love. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And his crew will take over at their own 45.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Detroit Lions.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Set to
City.
go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off to the air now. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
They'll go for it. Goff. Complete left side. It's just long. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To the air, Mahomes. And this is going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Running back sent in motion left. They'll air it out on 3rd. They get to him, and they drop him. And that's going to knock them out of field goal range. Aiden Hutchinson. And that's going to bring up 4th and 15.
Offensive play callers, they got their scripts, especially here early in a game to script success. Defensive guys, yeah, they got their sack scripts, and that one, well, that was written perfectly.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Mahomes to throw for it. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And this is going to be enough to keep this drive going. They stopped him right after he made the catch, but not before he picked up 16 big yards. So after getting it done on 4th, here comes 1st and 10 from the 25. They give up the gut to Walker. Finds a big lane. Touchdown, Kansas City!
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one right down the middle. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Oh, it drops a cut to the right sideline. And they're going to respond immediately. Touchdown, Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs, 59 yards to the house. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And that ties things at 7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Talk about an explosive start to this drive. 32 yards.
Kansas City.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Aiden Hutchinson. And now it's 2nd and 19.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. They go play action with Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And looks like about 4 yards on that first down play, Brock, before he steps out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They're going for this. Taking a shot deep here. It is caught at the 20. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! Fade snap for the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
14, Chiefs 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes, and he can't escape. He goes down. A flag no down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Walker gets the pitch. Open space inside the 40. Past the 20. And he gets home. Touchdown, Chiefs. Kenneth Walker, his 2nd of the game. First one he's running on the ground.
Harrison Butker on
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found his seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's Tom Kennedy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Goff. To the right, and intercepted. The LSU rookie with the pick. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This snap going to be our last before the 2-minute warning. Toss play. This is Walker. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Mahomes. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Chiefs in the hurry-up trying to get everyone to the line. 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations, too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
And he's going to be brought down back at the 13-yard line. That sack loses 8. It's now 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
This is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, kid. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. He falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal, and defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now gone. Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. Taken down finally to curtail the damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. And that's going to be a Lions first down.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is gone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chiefs get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort. That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Now it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain us to the 27. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime.
A 44-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. Well, I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out and we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Staying with Walker. They're going to slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And that's going to give the Chiefs a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Looking to throw Mahomes. They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. And that is a couple for him today. Defense sent him packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with 2nd down. After to the set. Mahomes. On again, and it's the same results. They drop him again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Well, Mahomes doesn't like what he sees. He's changing things up. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Off to pass now on second down. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Full extension, and he brings it in! That is the spark that they needed. And even 50 yards on the play.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Looking to throw, gone. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And out of bounds before he can extend for that marker, Brock, but still a gain of 9. Nicely done on first down, 2nd and 1. And time runs out before we can get another snap here in this third quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. All right, we're back, Brock, and it is 2nd down as we kick off our final quarter. It's Gibbs on the carry. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or...
He's under pressure, and they're going to take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. It's on target to Williams. On 4th down, they come through. Big play there, 12-yard pickup, and this drive's rolling on.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
A 2nd down throw from Goff. Blitz is there, and he goes down.
Jared Goff sacked.
And is Drew Tranquil. The second time that they have brought him down on this series.
Brings up third.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Gone. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. A nice gain of 8 there. That brings them to 1st and goal.
Lions, first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Go tonight. 180. Turbo set.
Gibbs runs it in. Touchdown Detroit. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Into the hands of Walker. And giving up the fight here as he goes out of bounds before he can get back to the line. So he gives up a yard, maybe 2 on that 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Mahomes throw it here on 2nd. Pressure's going to get there, and he goes down. Hutchinson gets to him again. And that is a couple for him today.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
I really don't mind taking a deep shot there, but the problem was that shot, it just wasn't open. And now the game really does hinge right here, Kate, on converting this 4th down.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They're going to pass it here. There goes that man again, but a defender on time this time. Hit forces the football out. Incomplete. We've got 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. he is to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that's broken up by a big hit in the end zone. What an effort there to prevent that touchdown. And that forces fourth down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Setting up to pass. Over the middle, that's to Slaw. And he won't make the marker. If they rally to him in time, that's going to be a turnover on downs.
I know, Kate, on the stat sheet, that failure is going to go on the guy catching the pass, but to me, that's really about the play call and the execution. You just can't have that on fourth down.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at the 20.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, bro.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 20. And the Lions first down.
Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down, Lions.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Gone. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. Gibbs trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
They'll try to run with Gibbs. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. A very early decision to be made here.
There is, and I think that because they're the home team, I would ride that wave a little bit, and I would gamble and go for it. Doesn't seem like it's optimal, but you're the home team. You'll get the support of the crowd all game long. Go get it right now and put 6 on the board.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Niners are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
It's a turnover on downs.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at the 20. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
3rd down and 7.
Throwing here, Purdy. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
4th down.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A handoff left, McCaffrey. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 50 yards. And the Niners post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Niners 7, Lions nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of the good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Goff. That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Goff now looking to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. The give, right side for Gibbs. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Goff. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Goff and his guys now coming off the field. They're going for this. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now Purdy. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. That is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
There's Gone. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take over here up near the 40. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Niners 14, Lions nothing. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off.
Pinheiro now to kick this one away. Breaks through the contact. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, 83 yards. And the Lions get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. Here's Purdy. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Purdy looking to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Now third down and very long. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick.
And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. After the interception, here's Goff. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Lions have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the 49er first down. First and 10.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Purdy. Connecting here with Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Derek Barnes on the tackle.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
Third and 1.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
The first carry here for Jordan James.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
The tackle there by Malcolm Rodriguez.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Fighting him off. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 89 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And a catch right side by Evans. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
2nd and 3 from the 9. Purdy now to throw.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle from 6 yards away.
And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
21, Lions 14.
Piñeiro now to kick this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's gone. Over the middle, it's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And this is 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
23 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
Goff now looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10. straight ahead. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Here we go. This is fourth down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And they'll send the tight end in motion. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And throwing here, Purdy. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it, trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Looking to throw. Purdy. That is caught. And he will have the first down. And that is not officially going to end it, but they'll be able to take the clock way down from here.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he will have a Niners first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Niners 28, Lions 14.
kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. The risk-reward.